I actually can't get over
I'm
this.
savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet.
Wow,
Sassy, moody, nasty.
it's supposed to be a serious video. What is
Stupid.
this? What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Sharifa, and today I am bringing you another video. Okay, so it's currently, let me check the time. It's currently 12:02. I attempted this video around like 11 p.m., 11 something p.m., and it's currently 12:02 and I'm all about. It's currently 12:02. And by the title, you already know that this video is going to be something about skincare. I'm not necessarily going to talk to you about my skincare routine, but I realized that since Corona hit, as a lot of people have been trying new things, experiencing a whole lot of things, and there's skincare everywhere. Skincare routines are everywhere, and I just wanted to talk about certain things that you'd have to consider before you start a skincare routine, because I realized a lot of people, I don't want to start talking right now. So in this video, I am going to talk about 4 things that you should consider before you start a skincare routine. And disclaimer, I am not a medical professional and I have no license, but this is just an advice that I wanted to give to people out there. Okay, so let's get straight into the... I got to disgrace me like this. Okay, so let's get straight into the video. Advice number 1. You have to know your skin type before you start a skincare routine. So there are 4 basic types of skin. We have normal skin, we have dry skin, we have oily skin, we have combination skin. But then some people add sensitive skin to the 4 basic types, so making 5 types of skin. And so you have to know your skin type, and then what works for you. So personally, for my body, I have dry skin, and then for my face, I have a combination skin. Sometimes people have their T-zone, so you realize that, and it's a lot common, you realize that your T-zone is it T-zone, Y-zone, whatever, Y-zone, your nose around that area becomes oily. So that those parts become oily. What am I trying to say? Yes, I know what I'm trying to say. They become a lot more oilier, whatever the word is, than the rest of your face, right? So you have to take a test to know the skin type that you have before you start applying things on your faces, please, my dears. You gotta know what it is before you start applying all of these things on your faces, because you don't check the product whether it is for this specific skin, and then you use it and you see no improvement, and you think you're not using the right product, but it could be that you are not considering your skin type. Advice number 2. It's important that you sometimes get a dermatologist. It is not sometimes. It is important that you get a dermatologist's view on the products that you use, okay? Especially for skin conditions like rashes, acne, dermatitis, what else? Pigmentation, or anything that you're not familiar with, okay? So if it is just you trying to keep your skin clear and even those things, you should be seeing a dermatologist and getting their view on the products that you use. So for example, I have seborrheic dermatitis, and it's basically skin dandruff. So you get a lot of your part of your skin can become really dry and flaky. And my brother recommended a cream to me because that is what he was using for whatever he was dealing with. 2 unrelated situations, but he turned into a medical doctor, a dermatologist, giving me the products that I should use. And as dumb as I was, I went ahead and used the product for a while and I didn't use it again. Okay, so The dermatitis came back and I had to go see a dermatologist, and currently I'm using products and soaps and ketoconazole and other things for my skin because it is specific to my skin and the condition that I'm dealing with. So if I should come and put out my skincare routine out here, it's entirely useless to you. It might help, but it's entirely useless to you because the kind of products that I am using are specifically for what I'm dealing with. You understand? Sometimes it could be what you consume, it could be genetics, it could be as a result of habits, and so don't turn yourself into a diagnosist. What is that a word? Don't turn yourself, let me just be safe. Don't turn yourself into a doctor and give yourself prescriptions. Honestly, Ghanaians prescribe a lot of things, and especially parents. They'll be like, "Mommy, please, my head is no that one couple. Mommy, please, my leg is hurting." It's because you're always sitting in front of the computer. It is because you are always sitting in front of the computer. That is why your leg is hurting. Ghanaians can diagnose things. They are the best when it comes to diagnosis. So don't turn yourself into a doctor and give yourself prescriptions and diagnose yourself for the things that you're suffering from and what you think is the best to give that but the best treatment to give yourself, basically. So get a dermatologist's opinion. Period. Number 3 on my advice list is that skincare product vendors are not doctors. Babies, they are not doctors. They are merely selling you a product. So don't go to skincare product vendors and tell them about your condition or what you think you're suffering from, whether you're having breakouts. And I know, of course, some people might know good products and recommend them to you and they might work for you, but it is not a constant. It is not a fact. It is not something that always works, okay? So be careful talking and getting prescriptions from skincare vendors, okay? And get yourself a dermatologist or a doctor's opinion. Basically, get a professional medical opinion. And number 4 on my advice list is that what might work for somebody may not work for you. What is working for me may not work for you. And so don't use other people's skincare routine. Okay? Do you understand? If you think there's something that's going to help you in there, fine, go ahead. But don't be so don't close up your mind and restrict yourself to a particular person's skincare routine. Go to a dermatologist, ask professionals, go pop up in the pharmacy, ask anybody, get professional opinion about the things that you use, because what might work for me might not work for you. Like I said in the example, I have seborrheic dermatitis, and so the products that work for me might not work for you. Okay? And lastly, I want to give you a few tips when it comes to skincare routine. Like I said, these are just my opinions and my advice. You can throw them in the trash, or you can pick them and you can use them. So for my final tips, number 1, remember that less is often more and you don't have to do too much, okay? Don't be doing too much. Small skincare, you don't do too much. And number 2, don't experiment too much. You have to give your skin some time to get used to the products that you are using. Number 3, you have to be consistent if you want to see results. And number 4, remember to drink lots and lots of water. It's essential. So, like I said, you can choose to follow my advice or you can choose to do whatever you're still doing. But I just came out here to give you some advice before you decide to start a skincare routine. So thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I forgot the most important thing about this video is to tell you all guys out there that skincare routines are not just for women or girls. They are for men as well and boys as well. Because I don't know, do you think they're going to turn into a woman or a girl the moment you start using skincare, having skincare routines or using products on your face? It's all skin, and we are trying to take good care of our skin and try to look handsome, beautiful. Feel like we're trying to look handsome and gorgeous and beautiful as we can, because why not? I wanted to say that remember to subscribe, like, and comment down below your skincare routines, the products that you think are good, and then before you start using those things, go get a professional opinion. Bye.